There are 3 keys to successfully implementing the MAPP process. The first key is strategic thinking. MAPP is unique because it is based on strategic planning concepts and, in order to be successful, requires creative, long-term strategic thinking. The second key to MAPP is that MAPP is a community-driven process. MAPP relies on participation from a wide range of individuals, groups, and constituencies in the community. Since the community drives the process has credibility, ensures buy-in, and creates sustainability over time. It can also create greater advocacy for public health. This is a community-driven process. The third key to making MAPP successful is the use of a broad definition of the local public health system. This recognizes that public health is provided by more than just the local health department. Other organizations, such as hospitals, businesses, faith organizations, and community-based organizations, play a critical role in assuring the public's health. Let's focus on strategic thinking by looking at strategic planning. MAPP is different from previous public health planning tools in that it introduces strategic thinking, via strategic planning, into public health planning efforts. Strategic thinking requires broad-scale information gathering, an exploration of alternatives, and an emphasis on the future implications of present decisions. It can facilitate communication and participation, and accommodate divergent interests and values, as well as foster orderly decision-making and successful implementation. For example, in traditional public health planning, you may have just taken into consideration community perceptions and data, and then used that information to determine priority public health issues. But thinking strategically means looking at multiple sources of information, such as local perceptions about health in the community, public health data and trends, information about how the public health system is operating in gaps in services, and forces of change, such as the fact that new legislation is being implemented or state funding for public health has been decreasing. You will also take into consideration the kinds of things that might happen if you implement certain solutions. All of this is done with maximum input from individuals representing diverse organizations and perspectives. By looking at multiple sources of information, thinking about future implications of decisions, and using broad input, you'll develop a stronger community health improvement plan that has a better likelihood for success and sustainability. The second key to MAPP is that it is a community-driven process. The community helps bring about collective thinking that results in effective, sustainable solutions to complex problems that are relevant to a given community. When people with different points of view come together, they develop solutions to problems that may be better and more creative. MAPP serves as a tool for including diverse portions of the community and thereby maximizes the creative resources of the community. When ownership of the problems and solutions includes a broad base of the community, the effort is sustainable, actions build on collective wisdom, and resources from throughout the community contribute to health improvement. A community health center in rural Georgia was going to close for financial reasons. The community pulled together and assembled a broad base of citizens, businesses, and local government. They were able to keep the community health center open. By collecting and assessing data, the community worked together to identify additional problems in the community. Through the efforts of the bank, businesses, citizens, and local government, the county was successful in not only preserving the center, but recruited new programs and an oversight committee. MAPP provides this kind of strategic thinking and creative planning. The local public health system includes all public, private, and voluntary entities, as well as individuals and informal associations that contribute to public health services. Remember the assets map from the last section and all of the different entities included in that map? Many of these organizations are more than community assets. They are public health assets and are considered part of the local public health system. A local public health system includes all entities that collectively address the local public health issues. Here's a look at the local public health system. It is a fairly complex web of organizations, industries, and people, many of whom don't consider themselves part of the system. Remember, we are thinking in terms of a broad definition of health.